Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Skins, this is Skins FM, and today we're going to have a quick talk about basically my plans for Football Manager 21. I'm hoping you're going to enjoy what I've got planned. So then, the save that I'm going to be doing for the beta will be the team that I support, and that is Southampton. We are sticking with England, we are sticking in the Premier League, and I'm hoping that we can do alright. The idea of the beta save is not to be successful. I'm not expecting, after 5 seasons of being the Southampton manager, to become champions of Europe and challenging for the Premier League and things like that. I'm expecting, if I'm being perfectly honest, to be in charge for 2 seasons and then get sacked and then end up being a manager for maybe Wigan or Hull or somebody like that. We will see what happens. But yeah, the plan is for the beta is to get up to speed with the game, to learn how it all works with the new features that are going on. Obviously, we've seen some of them already. So we've seen the new press conference things. We've seen, what else is it? We've got the Ask the Agent for availability. Obviously, as a Southampton fan, I'm fully aware of the situation that some of the players are in, where I think we can probably do with shifting some on. We can do with signing some players as well as replacements. We've obviously got a decent youth setup, so there's a lot of kids as well that could come in handy. So yeah, that is the plan for the beta save. The beta will most likely take about 5 seasons. So the beta will be out for about 2 weeks. We're not going to do 5 seasons in 2 weeks, but the save will begin the moment the beta comes out and will run for about 5 seasons, and we will see wherever it takes us. It might not ever take us outside of Southampton, but we will do 5 seasons, that's the plan. If we get sacked after 4, maybe we ended at 4, but you kind of get the picture. The plan is 5 seasons, so that is what we're going to do for the beta, and that will hopefully come out on the day that the beta is released. That's the plan, depending on what time it happens and various other things that are going on, because obviously I work full time, so I'm not going to be able to record it if it comes out at like 10 o'clock. I'm not going to be able to record it if it's 10 o'clock in the morning or 10 o'clock in the evening, because I've got to go to bed or I'm at work. So we will see what happens. The big save then. I guess every YouTuber and every content creator has what they would call their big save. And for me, my big save, I love to do a road to glory, I think is what they call it, where you take a small team and you just drag them kicking and screaming up the league pyramid to the upper echelons, to the highest point they could possibly be. Last season, I did that in England. I did that with Southport from Merseyside, with the goal of making them the biggest team on Merseyside, bigger than Everton, bigger than Liverpool, bigger than any of the other teams in and around that area. Tranmere, I guess, they're nearby. Basically, that's what I like to do. The game before that, I did USL Dunkirk from France, with the goal of basically turning them into a French powerhouse to rival your PSGs and your Monacos. And I think I did that fairly successfully as well. This season, we are going to Belgium, and we are going to a side called Rupel Boom in a save that I'm calling, wait for it, it's a great pun, Boom or Bust. Actually, it's Rupel Boom or Bust. They are a team that you probably have never heard of unless you're a bit of a nerd and you like to read about football teams in the 3rd division in Belgium. Basically, they are the team where the Lukaku brothers began their careers. Jordan and Romelu Lukaku started playing football for Rupel Boom in Belgium before I think they both ended up going to Anderlecht. So I'm hoping that they have a little bit of youth pedigree. They're not going to have a lot of youth pedigree because those are the only 2 well-known players that have come out from their system, but there is some pedigree there, and that is kind of what I want to do. I want to build that team to not only become one of the best teams in Belgium, to become one of the best teams in Europe, one of the best teams in the world, but also one of the best youth systems in the world as well, producing our own great Belgian wonder kids. We know Belgium has a very good squad. They've got a very good set of kids as well. So I'm hoping that we can basically continue that with Rupel Boom. Now, unlike the beta save, the plan for the main save will be to last until it finishes. There is not going to be a set end date. It will end when I feel like we've achieved everything that we can possibly achieve. So in the past, we are looking over 10 seasons. That is usually what we do, 100 or so episodes plus. I think the Southport save from FM20 is going to be about 130 episodes in total. So yeah, expect a nice big, long 6-month possibly save with Rupel Boom, maybe even longer. Now, those are the only 2 saves that I have formally planned, but those are not going to be the only saves that we do in FM21. I've got a few other ideas kind of rattling about in the brain that I want to do, but I'm not 100% certain. Basically, some of them depend on what other content creators do. For example, if some of the bigger content creators start making a save on one of the teams that I've got an idea for, I probably won't do it. Because I've been in this situation before where I will then suddenly get comments of, you're just copying XYZ, or I will not be as good as they are. Basically, that's what it is. And I don't want to basically just oversaturate the YouTube market and the content creator market with the same team that lots of people are doing. For example, Salford was a big one a few years ago when Salford suddenly kind of became the big club, or the bigger club that they are today. Loads and loads of people doing it. Bolton as well, Sunderland, those are teams that lots and lots of people are doing. So, yeah, we might end up doing something similar to that. It's none of those teams, by the way. But yeah, that is kind of the plan. Those types of saves will probably be 5 seasons maximum, maybe 6, depending on whether we are close to achieving what I want to achieve in those saves. But like I said, I don't know what they're going to be yet. I've got a couple of ideas in mind. Things will become a little bit clearer and a little bit more apparent, I guess, when basically nearer the time. Once I've decided what I want to do. These won't be coming out until sort of maybe February, March time, possibly even later than that. I guess the final thing to mention then in this video is talking about my release schedule and kind of some of the other plans and thoughts that I've got. Firstly, I want to try and put a little bit more effort into the overall quality of the videos. I like to make good quality videos. Whether they're good and entertaining, that's not for me to decide. But if I look at it at the end and go, I am happy with that, then I am pleased. So that is my goal. You've obviously seen throughout this video some of the new transitions that I've made. We've got the background that I've created myself from some of the imagery from Football Manager themselves. So yeah, there's a lot of little things like that that hopefully you'll start to see creeping into the videos. That's the plan. We will see how well it goes. It might be that those become a lot of effort to do, basically, and I struggle to get it into every episode, but I'm hoping for the most part it's just going to be a lot more cleaner and a lot more of a nicer experience for everyone to watch. Scheduling then. Now, I am going to hopefully be doing a video a day. This is not 100% going to happen. There will be days where I will not do videos because basically life gets in the way. And as I mentioned earlier on in the video, I have a full-time job. So there might be some times where I literally don't have the time to record a video. But I'm going to try my hardest to try and get a video out every single day. Now, the beta save will be hopefully daily. Every day, 6 PM UK time is when I'm expecting to be releasing those videos. And it will be every day for the beta save. So there will not be any other saves interlinked with it. Then as we move into sort of the end of the year and into 2021, when the Rupel Boom save will hopefully be kicking off full speed ahead, probably mid to late December, maybe early January, I'm expecting to be doing every other day for Rupel Boom and then a different save every other day as well. So it should still be daily videos, but it might not be daily of the same save. That's the plan. That's what I've done in the last year as well. With Southport has basically been interlinked with my Newcastle save, with my Sampdoria save as well, the Africa Sports save. So yeah, there's basically going to be a lot of variety, so you might not like everything. You might only be here for the Rupel Boom save, and then all of a sudden we have a save with Manchester United, and you're not here for that, you don't care for that, or vice versa. And that is perfectly fine. That is why I like to kind of switch things up. If things get really good, we might, and this is a big might, I don't even know why I'm saying this, but we might try and push to 2 videos a day if I get a really big backlog. Basically, that's the plan. If I get a huge backlog, then maybe 2 videos a day. Thank you very much for watching this video of my FM21 plans. If you do want to see what goes on in my Football Manager save, do remember, hit the subscribe button. You can also ding the bell as well to be notified whenever the first video comes out. We're not finished with Football Manager 20 just yet, but we are getting towards the end of the cycle. As I said previously, Football Manager 21 beta save, the moment that comes out, I'm going to hopefully get the first video recorded and edited and released all within the same day for the Southampton save. So yeah, that is something to look forward to, probably around middle of November. That's the expected 2 weeks before the 24th of November, which is the full release date. But yes, thank you very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please do hit that like button as well, because it does help me out massively. Also, in the comments, please add some teams that you think might be interesting, and you might want to see me as the manager of for sort of a short 5-season series, because I'm up for ideas. I'm definitely open to ideas. I will probably pick one of them or two of them depending on if they actually pique my interest, and I suspect some of them probably will. But that is enough for me waffling on in this video. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in FM21.